what Jung can teach you about yourself. Have you ever felt that no matter how much you try to control your life through logic, there are forces within you that seem to have a mind of their own? Think about that inexplicable fear, a habit you can't seem to break, or a recurring dream that feels like it's carrying a secret. Carl Jung spent his entire life trying to decode these messages. Today we're diving into Man and His Symbols. This isn't just a psychology book, it's a map for anyone looking to truly find themselves. Let's discover how your unconscious is trying to speak to you right now, and how that can completely shift your perspective on life and your career. The unconscious is not your enemy. Many people think of the unconscious as a dark basement where we lock away our traumas. But Jung shows us something different. He suggests that the unconscious is, in fact, a source of immense wisdom. Imagine your consciousness as a small island in the middle of a vast ocean. The island is what you know about yourself. The ocean is your unconscious. The problem with modern life is that we think the island is all there is. Jung warns us. When we ignore the ocean, it creates storms. In personal development, the first step isn't to change, but to listen. How have you been listening to the signals your body and mind send when you're in silence? This brings us to one of the most powerful concepts for growth, the shadow. The shadow consists of everything you deny about yourself. That envy you don't admit to, or that hidden resentment tucked behind a polite smile. Jung famously said, "One does not become enlightened by imagining figures of light, but by making the darkness conscious." To grow, you need to face your shadow. Not to blame yourself, but to integrate it. When you accept your shadow, it stops controlling you from behind the scenes. Ask yourself, what part of you are you trying to hide from the world? That's exactly where the energy for your next big breakthrough is hidden. Anima and animus. Balancing the inner scales. Jung noticed that we all carry an internal duality. A man carries a feminine side, the anima, and a woman carries a masculine side, the animus. If a man ignores his anima, he might become rigid, cold, or prone to inexplicable moods. If a woman ignores her animus, she might lose touch with her creative initiative or become overly defensive. True personal development happens when we balance these forces. It's about being both strong and sensitive, rational and intuitive. How is that balance looking in your life lately? Everything we've discussed leads to a process called individuation. Don't mistake this for individualism. Individuation is the journey toward becoming a whole, unique being. Think of an acorn. It holds the full potential to be a massive oak tree, but it must go through the soil, the rain, and the test of time. Your personal development journey is your individuation. The self is the greater center that guides your life. When you align your daily desires with this center, life takes on a meaning that money or status alone could never provide. Jung finished this book just 10 days before he passed away. It was his final gift to us. The message is clear. The world only improves when individuals improve. There's no point trying to fix the outside world if your inner house is in ruins. Start paying attention to your dreams. Start observing your symbols. The journey into yourself is the toughest trip you'll ever take, but it's the only one truly worth the effort. So are you ready to dive into your own ocean? Let me know in the comments which of these concepts resonated with you most today. I'll see you on the next journey.